Aloha everyone, my name is Alessandro and this is the Temple of Surf, the podcast. We'll give you full access to the best surfers, skaters, shapers, surfboard collectors, shop owners in the world. Discover with me their stories, the greatest successes, amazing behind the scenes, and much more. Aloha, welcome to the 23rd episode of the Temple of Surf, the podcast. Today with us from Indonesia, Flora Christin Butarbutar. We discuss with her about surf, women surfing, future projects, and much more. Hi Flora, welcome to the show. Where are you today?
I'm in Bali, Indonesia. And it's quite sunny day here today.
It's a good day. People can go to surf, right?
Yeah, the wind has stopped, so we finally get to surf on the West Coast now. So yeah, it's good.
Nice. Today we're gonna talk a lot about you, about surfing. But the first question that I have for you is, in your opinion, what is the most important thing in surfing?
The most important thing in surfing should be fun, because what I noticed this day, a lot of people has missed the point of surfing. Like whenever I'm out there and see someone is being like so angry, like trying to claim all the waves, I'm like, wow, you clearly don't have fun anymore surfing. So yeah, I would like to speak more about like the fun stuff about surfing, because we all surf because it's fun.
Yeah, exactly. And it should be a positive vision of life as well, right?
Exactly.
So, yeah. I hope there will be better of that in the world today, right?
Yeah.
And when you start surfing, and how did you start?
Oh, so I started surfing in 2016 when I moved to Bali. I used to live in Jakarta, working in an office, like proper job, and 8 to 5, and then I quit my job in 2014, and then I travel around Asia and around Southeast Asia for 2 years. Till one day I was like, I don't feel happy traveling anymore, and I thought that okay, maybe I should start over my life, move somewhere, and then I moved to Canggu, Bali. And I was trying to find a job because, after 2 years of not working, my savings running out. And yeah, I was trying to find a job. None one of the industry would pay me good enough to have a decent life in Bali. And then just went to the beach, rented surfboards for 6 months. I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't even like taking a lesson or anything till this local guy from the place where I rent my board daily asked me like, why don't you just buy my son's board? It's a long board, it's a 9.0 and blah, blah, blah. Then I bought that board and then, yeah, my journey begins then.
Okay. And today you are like, as far as I understood, the first longboarder competitive surfer of Indonesia, right?
Yeah, because I got quite lucky. Like back in 2016, longboarding wasn't really a thing in Indonesia, especially in Bali. People more into like shortboard, shaka, like catching barrels. And then there was me like, yeah, I just bought this board and I'm just gonna surf with this board and see how I go. I never would I have imagined that I would get the opportunity to compete and to see the world, like through surfing. Like surfing is not in my culture. Like I was born in Sumatra. I didn't even know how to swim. So water has never been in my element till I started traveling and like ended up in the Mentawais, in Crew, and all these surfing places. I'm like, whoa, surfing is cool. Maybe one day I'll get to do it.
Yeah.
Then I moved to Bali.
Interesting. And so among all the places that you visited surfing, which one is the best so far?
For me, it's still Indonesia because we have waves all year round. But yeah, I love to go to Hainan during winter because it's the season there, and I have like my good friends there. They live there, so I have like normally in 1 year I'll have a schedule of like where I'm going to be each season. I'll be like For example, I'll be in Sri Lanka when it's the season in Sri Lanka. I'll be in Malaysia in this little fishing village during monsoon and just stay there for a month. So yeah, I've been very lucky to travel around, but still, for me, my favorite place is still Indonesia.
Of course. There is no better place than home, right? And
Yes.
definitely. So I was reading Instagram that you have also your Flora retreats, right?
Yeah, it's coming up next week.
So tell me more about this project because I read is not only about surf or is not all about surf, right?
Yeah. So basically, what I am trying to do with my new business is to get to get people to understand surfing more. It's not just surfing. It's not just all about hanging 10 or hanging 5 or being on the nose or looking elegant on the surfboards. Because in my experience, it takes some time to get to that point, and I would like to share the knowledge of what I've learned from like learning everything on my own. I've never get any surf instructor or anything. I just want to share my experience with them, that there is nothing that impossible. Like, I started surfing when I was 25, and here I am now 5 years later. I make surfing as my passion and my job, the way I live now. And yeah, I just wanna share more value of life, basically. That's
Okay.
life, and surfing is part of life for me now. But like in general, life could be the way you surf. Life could be, yeah.
What was
I
the
would like to share more story of me, like how I ended up here now talking to you. It's not like I was born in Bali and started surfing since I was really young. So yeah.
okay? Great, great. What was the best teaching that surf teach you?
Being humble,
Okay.
because that it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, how good you are at serving. At some point, you're gonna get pounded.
Yes.
You're gonna get smashed by that one set, that holds you under for a while. And like, yeah, there you go. Stay humble, human.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. While in Instagram, it looks like there is no wipeout, right? Everybody.
Exactly. We don't put the my part on Instagram, because we just want to show the world that surfing is beautiful. Oh yeah, look at me. I'm cross stepping. I'm like dancing on my board. Yeah. We don't put the wipeout, but the wipeout is real.
Exactly, it's real. Cool. Yeah, definitely. So let's jump and talk about women surfing, right?
Mhm.
A lot of progresses have been made, in women surfing, and also in the federation and as a sport. In your opinion, what is next to achieve?
What is next to achieve in a woman surfing industry is that we get to share the lineup with all the boys, and we are equal. I think that's the next thing we have to achieve, because these days I've been traveling around. I've been traveling around, and you can still see that we women get treated differently in the lineup.
Hmm. Still, right? Yesterday.
Yeah, still it's still like, well, especially when you come out there with the longboard, and people like, all these boys were like, oh my god, longboarding, what are you doing here? You're gonna get smashed and blah blah blah. And you can clearly see it from the way they look at you, and so like cheering you up, like, oh hi, good morning, how are you? Wow, you're out here with a longboard, like it's still so different.
Yeah, definitely. As well, so many progresses have been made already. Yesterday, I was talking with Pauline Menzer. She was the first one. No, not the first, but one of the world champion of women surfing pro, 1993, if I'm not wrong. And she told me like,
Oh yeah, that girl. Yeah, I think it was Woman Can Surf. Yeah, I saw that
"Surf
also.
and surf. Yeah, that's the movie. Yeah, and has been.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like, wow, I salute her the way she. It was really hard for her, to get into the competition, to get into the industry, and then She didn't have any sponsor, and now she's a bus driver. Like, wow, like.
So she was telling me that when in 1993, like the men were getting the best condition, and when there were like crappy waves, that was the time for the woman. And she told me like, okay, like woman competing, right? And so at least a lot changed, right? If you think about it, like the difficulties that they were having, not getting paid, and not to be considered. But still, there is a lot to do in terms of equality, right? So this is what you're in the lineup or outside the lineup, I think. But I compare and different to other industry. I think that surf can go there, can get there faster, and so surf culture is very powerful. So let's hope there will be a good evolution.
Let's hope.
Yes, let's hope. So we said that in few days there's gonna be like the retreat, right? So you're gonna go with people, so very exciting. What are you planning next? You're gonna keep doing these retreats, I guess, or you have a special project?
The bigger picture of my surfing retreat is basically I want to share my knowledge and I want to make money, because we need money to live off.
Sure.
And in the future, I would like to build my business as a way to help other women in Indonesia. Like there are so many new Indonesian girls surfer up there now. Like recently, I just went to Java for a surf trip, and I saw all these girls studying longboarding, and I'm like, wow! I wish I could do something, but yeah, I came out with the idea of the retreat, and yeah, hopefully in the future I can use my retreat as a shelter for all these talented newbie surfers in Indonesia to go forward with their life.
Yeah, definitely, it's going to be very powerful.
Yeah, I would like to hire them. I would like to invite them to come to my retreat to experience something different, just a life in the village. Because the life that I am living in now, it is not exist in their mind. Because they never have the opportunity to travel. They never have the opportunity to go to another place, to be working with people coming abroad and all those sort of stuff. So yeah, that's my future goals towards my surf retreat, not just to make money, but I would like to give back to my community in a way I could.
Definitely, very, very, very important. Like again, something comes to my mind because this series, the third series of the show, is dedicated to women surfing, and I don't know if you know her, Ishita from India. Ishita.
Yeah, I know her. I met her. She came to Bali a few times, and I surfed with her. I love her.
She's a wonderful person too, and what she's doing with the village in India, where she has this surf club, and it's all about helping who's living around you, right? And it's just more than surf. So that what make us a better person in life, right? So it's if we can help other people. Cool. So we talk about your first surfboard, right? That is the one that you purchased from.
Yeah, I still have it.
Still have it. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. And today, what you like to surf?
I just get a new. I just get a new board sponsor. It's called Cross Concept. It's from a friend. He's from Brazil. He's based in Bali, and I'm in love with this board. Like it's just amazing.
Okay, fantastic. So we're gonna finish our interview today with a short Q&A session. So please answer the first thing that comes up to your mind. Okay.
Okay.
The best surfboard that you ever ridden?
Cross Concept.
Okay. Straight to the point, right? The best one you have right today, and also that's nice.
Finally, I found the one that's click. Like I've been going through so many surfboards. I'm like, why it just doesn't work? Is it me that's not good enough? But then I'm like, This one is just click. I'm like, that's the one. That's it.
I'm happy. Your favorite shaper?
Wow, obviously Ross William.
I was expecting for this answer. Personal question, your favorite song?
My favorite song at the moment is this song called In Dreams. Okay. It's from this girl. Let me check what's her name. Jai Gadesh or something. It's called, her name is Jai Jagdesh. Okay. It's called In Dreams. It's been like my motivation song because in the last 1 year I've been through a not so easy time because been traveling all year round normally, and then I get stuck sitting in one place for a couple of months and I couldn't go home. It makes me realize things that come up to the surface about myself, and this song has helped me to motivate myself. Listen up, guys. It's called In Dreams. It's from this girl, Jai Jagdesh. Your favorite surf spot? It's a secret spot, not so secret. In West Java. Okay. Your favorite woman surfer? Oh, I've always been look up to Kasia Medor. Yeah. Kasia, she's a super, yeah, she's a super woman. She surf like there's no tomorrow, like so powerful yet so elegant. Yeah. And longboarder like you are, right? So. Yeah. And the last question is a little bit unusual. We ask everybody on the show, has nothing to do with surf. We want to know your best relationship advice. Oh, that's hard. Okay. So I've been working on myself a lot. I've been going through a phase where I need to heal myself because I went to therapists and I diagnosed that I have PTSD from my childhood traumas and so on and so on. And then my relationship ended just a couple of weeks ago because this partner of mine he couldn't support me anymore going through my healing, and it was hard. It was very difficult. But the last couple of weeks, I've learned so much that if you want to have a relationship with anything, with anyone, you got to start from yourself. Of course. The most important thing, the most important relationship in life is the relationship with yourself. Love yourself first, and when you are in peace with yourself, the rest will come follow. I totally agree with you, and that's gonna be also good for any kind of relationship, like anything, even your relationship with your career, your relationship with your friends, your relationship with money, your relationship with anything. It has to start from you. I agree. That was a good learning. Thank you so much for being on the show with me today, and I look forward to talk to you very soon. Thanks for having me. Ciao. Hi, it's me again. I hope you enjoyed our today's episode. If you want to know more about us, please follow www.thetempleofsurf.com and all our social media. Mahalo!